From the home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. We've got baseball on the show. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Seattle Mariners. Now, Ronald Acuna Jr. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a foul out of play. Kicks and fires. Ball one there.
No.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. Toss to Naylor.
Yes, you're out.
At the top of the first. Now in for the Braves, Drake Baldwin. Baldwin batting second in today's lineup, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin.
Hey.
Check swing, called strike. One out, base is empty. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. That
Ball.
misses the zone, and that is
1-2.
ball one. And it's a strike. His second of the game. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Arias. On the ground to third, and he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off the throw. That's back in Seattle. And getting the start, Bryce Elder. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all 4 of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with 3 if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
0-2.
ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's Alex Bregman. Bregman swings, hits one deep, left field. Bangs off the wall. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Big time power. Swing and a miss. There's the slider.
No balls. One strike.
That
Ball.
one almost got him.
One ball. One strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. Acuna has it sized up. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the flyout with one away. Here's Dylan Moore.
Good read there at second base to move up to third. Now it's a lot easier to get that run in with one away.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that.
There's a swing and a drive. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. The tag gets
right there
in,
on the
and
tag.
it's a double play to end the inning. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now Matt Olson. Little chopper rolls foul.
Ball one. 1-1.
That one ripped left field. Arozarena moving under it. He makes the grab, and there's one down. Here's Mookie Betts now. Fly ball center field. And a couple of quick outs. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. Polanco on to first.
Out of there.
And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. And a foul ball. Line drive. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Makes the grab, one down. Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. That one fouled off. Arozarena leads off first with one away. Ground ball, could be 2. Slings to their second double play already. This one ends. On to the third inning. And now Will Smith. Castillo back to work. Moore on the move. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Here's the third baseman, Nick Allen.
That's a ball.
And it just misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got it swinging. Profar climbs in on that left side. Profar gets a piece there. 2 outs, base is empty. Hard hit, right side. Whips it to first.
He's out.
Profar is out, and that is that. Set for the bottom of the third, and now for Seattle, Dominic Canzone. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it falls. So now back to the top of the order.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Elder fires. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Canzone aboard here at first with nobody out. Foul ball, still 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's Alex Bregman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. A sliding stop. The feed for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. New inning getting started. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. Now
ball.
A miss.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Fouled off down the right side. That one finds the zone. It's 2-2. Good eye right there.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Swings it. Next to hit, Drake Baldwin. Caught looking his first time up. Swing and a ball lifted left field. A Rosarena on his horse. Makes the grab, 2 down. Luis Arraez stands in. 0 for 1 so far. Misses inside. Ball 1. Arraez measures 5 feet 10 inches, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning alive.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And that is out of play. On the ground, right side, Polanco. And he has thrown 4 shutout. Back at T-Mobile Park. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Cal Raleigh. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And it is. Oh! He flexes his power with that swing, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0. And the batter now, Dylan Moore. Out to center. Harris racing over to make the catch. And now it's Josh Naylor.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Out number 2. 2 down, bases empty. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
You tie a guy
No
up
balls,
like that,
2
you're
strikes.
feeling like you are in command.
On the ground. Throw on to Olsen.
He's out.
Out number 3. Back in Seattle, here's the shortstop at the plate, Mookie Betts. And first offering a fastball for a strike.
You know, these Braves just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Ball
And
1.
now 1-2.
1-2.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
On the tag. He's out.
And he's tagged for the out.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that jump.
Fouled off left side. The 0-1.
High.
Base is empty, 1 away. And we're at the top of the 5th. Liner, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Smith stands in here.
No ball.
Tried to
1
hold
strike.
back his swing there, but went around. Runner on the go. Here's a rocket out to left. Arozarena makes the catch. Tries to get back and save. Nick Allen digs in now. Struck out swinging his first time.
Ball. That's too low.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back. And that ball is out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-2. And next for Atlanta, Jurickson Profar. Profar gets a piece there. 2 outs.
Ball game is
Ball
still
1.
tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
That's back there. Get out of town. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 3-2. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Acuna now. 0 for 2 in this one.
Ball.
Outside. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Instead of letting the
1
hitter get his
ball,
arms
1 strike.
extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Fly ball down the line. And
That's a
that
foul
lands
ball.
in no man's land, a foul ball. Outside with a breaking ball.
2-2.
They say you went. On to first, and it's in
Out.
time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it falls. And a good start to the inning.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And now the DH, Dominic Canzone. And he's already singled in this game. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Bobby Milner.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them.
That's
Best
a
case
strike.
scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Bunting, but that's a foul ball. This one in the air, right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. Runner tags at second, but now he won't try for third. Stays put with one away. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Runners at first and second with one gone. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him. Now 2 away. And now it's Alex Bregman. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
And that one fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got it.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Smith gathers, throws.
Got him.
That completes the strikeout, inning over. And we're back. Now it's going to be Drake Baldwin. Castillo back to work. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Calls it in, and there's one away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Here's Matt Olson. And there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That's one way to quiet the crowd. It's 5-2. So 2 away with nobody on. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Rodriguez racing after it. Calls it in to end the inning. Bottom of the 6th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. Danny Coulombe gets the call from the pen.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Takes it in for the out.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Moore. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Coulombe a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches. Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you pretty much forget about it.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's Josh Naylor. Foul ball there. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Acuna there. Makes the grab, and there's two gone.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
0-2.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. And here's the catcher, Will Smith.
Ball.
Outside. And it's 1-0. Thornton, in his 5th season, 31 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2015. Moore makes the grab, one away. Stepping in, Nick Allen. He's already homered in this game.
No.
Just missed. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball.
Just missed.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball.
Now in for the Braves, Jurickson Profar. And this one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Now around second, going for third. Hung up in a rundown now. And he's out.
Got him. On the tag.
And that ends the inning. Back at T-Mobile Park, leading off, Jorge Polanco. That's to third, Allen. And Polanco
That's an
is
out.
out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
And a base hit. Dominic Panzone up next for the Mariners. Out
Hey-ya.
front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
No
Now,
ball.
this guy's definitely
1 strike.
looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame. 2 consecutive base hits for this team. Really important at bat coming up now.
Julio Rodriguez coming to the plate now in a big spot. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. And fouled off. With the tying run at the plate, here at the bottom of the 7th.
High.
Got him swinging for the K. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And in this critical spot, up steps Alex Bregman. a base hit on a line. Around third. Here's the throw to the plate. They tagged him out. Back in Seattle, now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. And that one sliced foul.
One, one.
And
Ball
this
two.
Is inside. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And there's
Full count.
That one misses.
That's a ball. Take
So
your base.
leadoff walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
At the plate, Drake Acuna runs.
Ball.
Ball
No.
misses. Throw to second. Save. And that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. And now here is Luis Arias. Fought off foul. Swing at a ground ball. That's a base hit as a run scores. Now a long throw home. Rounds third, headed for the plate.
On the tag.
Coming
Out.
down. And he's in at third with an RBI triple. Here is Matt Olson. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. One away with a runner at third. And it's fouled away. Hit in the air, left field. Arozarena squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. The throw is
Safe.
offline, and he's in to score. It's 6-3. 2 outs, base is empty. Mookie Betts now at the plate. That one's in there. 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Ryan Snitker making a move for a bat here. Giancarlo Stanton, the runner on first with 2 gone for him. And
No,
takes
that's a
low
ball.
for ball 1. Betts
One
off
ball,
of first
no
with 2
strikes.
away. Late on that fastball.
Cold night
One ball,
tonight,
one
Boog, and
strike.
that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories
2-1.
of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
In the dirt. So now 2
Ball 4.
on
Take your base.
and 2 outs. First and second, 2 outs. The batter now will be Will Smith.
Hey,
And there's
right.
the strike.
There it was, a high
No
velocity
ball.
fastball
One
in the
strike.
zone. I think a little frustration from walking
Two.
the previous hitter. He's got good stuff.
No ball.
Pitch inside
Two
the zone
strike.
and trust it.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that is that. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Cal Raleigh. And a foul ball. In the air out to center. White flying after this one. Lunging, but it gets down.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
And a base hit. And out to a board.
Couple of singles back to back. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit.
Swing and a base hit. Coming home. One run across. Here comes more. He'll score 2 runs early.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Wander Suero. Now it's Randy Arozarena. 0-1.
Yep.
Well, these Mariners, digging into their
0-1.
numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
So digging in, Jorge Polanco.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. He was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner. That's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
And Polanco is out. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss as he chases that one,
0-2.
darting out of the zone. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Smith collects, fires
Out.
to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Down the third baseman, Nick Allen. That
Ball.
misses the zone. 1-0. Fastball
Ball
is
outside.
outside. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Profar
Hee-haw.
down the box, comes up empty with a
No
swing
ball.
there.
1 strike.
Strike
Hee
2.
haw. No balls. 2 strikes.
This to third. Suarez throw
Out.
to first in time. Profar is out. 2 down, base is empty. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Ground ball left
Foul
side.
ball.
And it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Late
Hard,
that
two.
time, and it's strike 2.
0-2.
Foul ball still 0-2. Boyle's a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. The velocity. Back at T-Mobile Park, last chance for the home team. Now it's the DH, Dominic Canzone. Suero back to work. Gets under and pops it up. Arise has it sized up. Hauls it in for the out. He's 2 outs away. Rodriguez will hit next.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And there's a foul ball. Headed towards the corner. Acuna on the run. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. And the batter will be the shortstop, Alex Bregman. Swing and a miss. And he got him to chase. Up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they don't get the out. 2 outs, runner at first. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. He's already homered here in this one. They turn things over to the southpaw, Aaron Bummer.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out. When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Swings through it for the K. Smith gathers, throws.
He's out.
In time ball game. And the strikeout ends it.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win. Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.